In Arachne 12b, it says the Jewish people counted 17 jubilees from when they entered Eretz Israel until they left when the first temple was destroyed, which means that the 17th jubilee that they counted was counted in 622 BC. Now, Arachne 12a says the destruction took place in the 36th year of the jubilee cycle. So that's 587 BC. The 18th jubilee, since Jordan, begins after 14 years in 573 BC. The 71st jubilee since crossing of the Jordan begins in Abib of 2025. If you use Daniel's 1260 days to get the Dome of the Rock at 688, another 1260 for the State of Israel in 48, 1290 is Camp David Accords in 78, 1335 is Hamas attack 2023. The end of the 1335 is probably the 26th. I've got nothing but profanity for Saul. Warned you about the desert and the secret chambers. The guy's a sadistic, pompous ass. I told you beforehand. You gotta ditch that parasite and respect the instructions if you want to live. Heaven and earth are still here, and it's not dimness, it's delusion. Jubilees 50 pins down the Exodus and the crossing of the Jordan, 2410 and 2450, for 50 Jubilees of creation. Add the 70 Jubilees after the crossing to find 2025 to be the first year of the 121st Jubilee. 120 Jubilees, God doesn't repent. He's not going to change his mind. Made up his mind because it got so heinous back then. And, made up his mind before that. But anyhow, the full 120 Jubilees can be divided into 6 days of 20 Jubilees each. Just like the shekel. 10 gerahs in the shekel, each for 12 sons, is 490 years apiece. 3856 BC was year 1. Now in Yoma 39b, it says, during the 40 years prior to the destruction of the second temple, the strip of crimson wool did not turn white. Now, I wonder why. Okay, I don't know why. Like this is just ridiculous. It's just like I wonder why. Shit. 40 jubilees from, 40 years back from 70 is 30. Of course, 30 plus 40 jubilees is 2 days. Is the third day. Luke 2 is definitely encoded. The Most High is definitely against the Zionist state. Going to save Judah first, but not until they repent for over 2,000 years of murder. Over 2,000 because it started before, 30 and whatnot. If you reject God, then you get cold. Y'all should be prophets by now, but apparently you need another Moses to teach you how. You're going to be reorganized under the Gemstone Group banner. Peyod is the mouth of the self-existent, and Shinsad is his protege. The second Exodus is going to be monumental and nearer than the first. A bunch of bad shit will happen too. Announcing the Jubilee next trumpets to begin 6 months later at Abib 1. A photon is like a thin stick. And when it's 24 times as long as it is thick, it's an amah and a shekel. So we can build stuff and conduct business. 200 shekels of water is an omer. 2,000 shekels of water for an ephah. So we can remake the world.